When you're working out an idea, I've urged you guys to not just continually change the one thing you have, but rather to option drag out copies so you can see the process of your design. You can see where you were on the right track and then you veered suddenly and all of a sudden everything went wrong. But if you've saved and closed your file, you can't get back to where you were. But if you save out copies, if you have, say, the option, hey, they're all aligned left, they're all centered, aligned center. How can you do that? Well, I've done it with layers. You can keep making the artboard bigger and just scatter your work all around, the work area and all that. When you're developing an idea, it's really important to leave yourself some breadcrumbs so you know where you're coming from. Now, this aligned center, I want to get to the point why I prefer in this for working out our ideas. This is so much better than this because, okay, let's go ahead and align this center. And we know we can grab the align panel, make sure we're on selection, and we can align center. And now we have the version of this that's aligned center. Here we use text tools. Align center is not going to do anything. Nothing's going to happen. But we can change this. And all of a sudden, and I'm going to hold down shift, drag it over, so all of a sudden we have that working out. And we can see, hey, both of them just took one step. So Scotchgo, what's the big deal? Well, it comes in when we get to leading, the space between the lines. This is default leading. Click on this, default leading. Shrink that back up. And if I choose to change this to tighten it up, I can highlight this, hit the down arrow. I was just holding down the down arrow so I can see how does this look as I adjust it. Does it look with really tight leading? Does this work good? And of course you can go way too far and this is not going to work very well. Legibility, our message is completely lost. But here we can see very quickly how to adjust our leading so that our message looks a little better. Some of you are spacing these words out. The pseudo leading because you're using individual lines of text. I'm watching you just drag these things around looking for some comfort zone. And think about it. You're going to have to drag 3 of the 4 to change this. And yeah, well, I could just hold down shift, drag this down, and then highlight this, and then go to my align, and then distribute from the baseline. See, Scotchgo, I can do it that way. Well, yeah. You can, but how much easier is this? Just holding down, the up or down arrows to increase or decrease leading. Work smart, okay? You guys, this is really important that you start embracing some of the fundamentals and then move on and continue working. I want you to have some creative freedom here. I want you to be able to put your own touch on all these designs. But I would prefer you use the tools with some degree of sophistication. Is that okay? Can we agree on that? I'm glad.